everybody. It has been about 24 hours since we started this sourdough mother. And a few things I didn't say in the first video that I probably wanted to go over right quick. And that's two things here. If you notice on the card that I've got a name, and this is it's living, it's alive, there's live yeast in there. So you want to make sure and give it a name, just like you would any other pet, dog, cat, whatever. And you know, it might sound funny, but the old folks said it was bad luck if you didn't, so I just always do it. Second thing is you want to put a date on it. That way you can always keep up with when you worked the mother, how long it's been there. Okay, this one's been here for 24 hours, so it's time to feed the sourdough mother. You have to give it food. Like I say, it's a living organism. And if you can see with this one, it's separated a little bit, which means it's working good. You can actually see some bubbles coming up in it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take out about 2 cups of this mother. Now I'm going to stir it up real good. Get it all stirred up. And then I'm going to carefully dip out 2 cups. If you'll notice, it's usually kind of, a little slimy looking. That's fine. That's what it's supposed to look like. So we'll dip out 2 cups. Which is going to be about half the volume of what we had in the jar. If you remember, we put 4 cups of water and flour mixture in the jar. So we're almost there. That looks like about 1.5 cups. Get the rest of this out pretty quick. And a couple more dips. And with this taking out half the volume, you want to do this about once every 24 hours. If you've got it in the refrigerator, a lot of people keep their yeast mother in the refrigerator. If you keep it in the refrigerator, you can go 2 or 3 days before you have to feed it. But if you're keeping it on the counter like I do mine in a good warm spot, you want to feed it about once a day. And always remember, if you keep your yeast mother in the refrigerator, you'll want to pull it out a few days before you get ready to use it and let it all come back to life. I like to use mine pretty regular, so I just leave it on the counter. It seems to work real good. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to replace the 2 cups that I pulled out with a cup of water and a cup of flour. And we're going to replace that. That's going to give the yeast something new to eat. Mix that up real good. And it doesn't matter if you leave a little bit in there. The measurements don't have to be perfect. I've never seen the yeast complain before. Just as long as you're real close. Alright. Pop that off. Then we're just going to close the lid of the jar. Let it sit there real good. Let me reach over here and grab this. Make sure you wipe off anything on the outside of the jar. Always like to wipe it around real good. Make sure my jar is clean. Don't want anything to spoil the mixture. Now,